If you're over 60 and still waking up at night, clutching your legs in pain, I want you to know something important. This is not normal aging. Those painful cramps that jolt you out of sleep are not random at all. They are messages, signals from your body, telling you that something is off deep inside. Most people ignore these warnings. They rub their calf, they take a pill, they sigh and blame it on getting older. But the truth is, cramps are your nervous system's way of saying your diet is quietly draining your strength, stealing your sleep, and shortening your steps. Now, here's the good news. You can reverse it. Not with another bottle of pills, not with expensive therapy, but with food. Real food. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you 3 powerful foods that don't just stop cramps. They rebuild your leg strength, restore circulation, and give your body the minerals it's begging for. And I want you to stay with me to the very end, because the third food is the one most seniors overlook, and it could completely change the way your legs feel within just a few days. Let's start with the first one. Avocados. For years, avocados were ignored. They weren't sweet, they weren't flashy, and back when everyone was obsessed with low-fat diets, they weren't even marketed as healthy. But science has caught up. What traditional diets around the world already knew, modern research now proves. Avocados are medicinal, especially for older adults. This is not about being trendy. This is not about fancy toast. This is about giving your muscles, your heart, and your nervous system the exact minerals they need to function. Here's why avocados matter. After 60, your electrolyte balance becomes fragile. You lose potassium faster. Magnesium quietly slips away. And without enough of these 2 minerals, your muscles start to act out. You feel cramps, twitches, spasms that jolt you awake in the middle of the night, or a sudden tightening in your calf just from walking across the room. Those are not accidents. They are warnings. They are your body's way of saying, "My electrolyte tank is running low." And this is exactly where avocados step in naturally, powerfully, and without any side effects. Did you know that one avocado contains nearly 700 milligrams of potassium? That's more than a banana, but without the sugar spike. Yes, bananas can be helpful, but they flood the bloodstream with glucose, which can be a problem for seniors who aren't as active. Avocados deliver the same minerals, but wrapped in healthy fats, monounsaturated fats that stabilize blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and protect your heart. And then there's magnesium, the underrated mineral that most people are severely deficient in. Magnesium doesn't just help with stress or sleep. It literally allows your muscles to relax. Without it, your body stays tense. Your legs feel heavy. Your back never really loosens. Even your heart rhythm can become irregular because magnesium regulates cardiac rhythm. Avocados are one of the rare foods that deliver both potassium and magnesium in a ratio your body understands. But the benefits don't stop there. Avocados are anti-inflammatory. They contain compounds that protect your nerves against oxidative stress, the slow decay caused by time and pollution. If you've been feeling less steady on your feet, more wobbly than you used to be, it's not just aging. Often, it's nutritional. And avocados can help restore that balance. They also regulate blood pressure. Potassium relaxes your blood vessels, making it easier for blood to flow. And when combined with fiber, something you get in every avocado, the effect is even stronger. Fiber cleans the digestive tract, slows nutrient absorption, and helps regulate cholesterol and blood sugar. For seniors who experience nighttime cramps, those sudden painful contractions that come out of nowhere, avocados can be a game changer. Why? Because they provide the minerals your muscles are begging for. And thanks to their healthy fat content, they digest slowly, keeping your blood sugar stable overnight. That's critical, because many cramps are triggered by low nighttime blood sugar or dehydration. Avocados counter both. Some people still worry about the fat content, but don't. The fats in avocados are heart protective. They help your body absorb vitamins A, E, and K nutrients that become harder to use as we age. Unlike processed oils or saturated fats, avocado fats lower bad cholesterol and raise good cholesterol, protecting your arteries. And don't overlook the emotional side of this. Nutrition is not just about the body, it's about the brain. Avocados contain small amounts of B vitamins and folate that support mental clarity and mood. Nutritional psychology now confirms what many have known for years. When your cells are nourished, your mind is calmer, your mood is lighter, and your focus is sharper. So how should you eat them? Keep it simple. Half an avocado a day is plenty. Mash it on a slice of sprouted toast, slice it into a salad with lemon juice, blend it into a smoothie with spinach and almond milk. The goal is steady, clean nourishment. No sugar, no deep frying, no confusion. Just food your body recognizes. In short, avocados are not a trend. They are a tool, a weapon against cramps, fatigue, fog, and frailty. And when you choose them, you're not just feeding your stomach. You're feeding your freedom the ability to walk, to sleep peacefully, to move without fear. Now, let's move on to the second food. Sweet potatoes. When most people think of sweet potatoes, they picture a holiday dish or a colorful side on the dinner table. But for older adults, sweet potatoes are far more than comfort food. They are one of the most powerful, yet overlooked sources of deep nourishment your body can receive. Why? Because they are loaded with the very minerals that keep your muscles moving, your nerves firing, and your body steady as you age. Magnesium, potassium, and calcium. These three minerals are like the team captains of your muscular and nervous systems. Without magnesium, your muscles can't relax. Without potassium, your contractions are weak and erratic. Without calcium, the signals between your nerves and muscles don't even fire properly. When just one of these is missing, you feel it pain, stiffness, twitching, weakness. And when all three are out of balance, you end up with the very cramps that rob you of sleep and freedom. Now, supplements can help, but here's the problem. Many mineral pills are poorly absorbed. They move through the digestive system without ever reaching your cells. Sweet potatoes, on the other hand, deliver these minerals in perfect natural harmony, inside a food your body knows exactly how to use. No guesswork, no conversion needed. Just nourishment that flows straight into your system. But sweet potatoes bring more than just minerals. They provide complex carbohydrates, the kind of slow, steady energy your body craves. And this matters even more after 60. As we age, our insulin response weakens. A flood of sugar becomes harder to manage. The last thing you need is the crash, the fog, and the inflammation that follow a blood sugar spike. Sweet potatoes avoid this trap. Unlike white potatoes or refined carbs, they sit lower on the glycemic index. That means they break down slowly, keeping your energy stable, your mood balanced, and your muscles fueled for the long haul. Think about this. If you often feel drained in the afternoon, if your legs feel heavy after a short walk, or if you struggle with nighttime cramps, sweet potatoes can address all of these at once. Their potassium restores electrolytes lost through sweat and daily activity. Their magnesium calms the muscle fibers, making spasms less likely. Their complex carbs rebuild glycogen, the energy reserves that muscles need to function smoothly. And because they're naturally anti-inflammatory, they soothe the joints and tissues that ache with age. But the gifts don't stop with your muscles. Sweet potatoes are also rich in beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant that converts into vitamin A inside your body. Vitamin A protects your vision, strengthens your skin, and boosts your immune system. These are the areas where aging hits hardest. Our eyes grow dimmer, our skin heals slower, our immune defenses weaken. Yet with every serving of sweet potato, you are reinforcing these systems, holding your ground against time. And let's not forget digestion. Many seniors quietly struggle with constipation, bloating, or irregularity, often worsened by medications. The natural fiber in sweet potatoes works like a gentle broom, sweeping your intestines clean and feeding the beneficial bacteria in your gut. These bacteria don't just regulate digestion, they influence mood, immunity, and even brain function. So, every forkful of sweet potato isn't just feeding your body, it's supporting a complex ecosystem that keeps you steady and resilient. Now, preparation matters. If you boil sweet potatoes until they're mushy, many of the minerals leach out into the water. But if you steam them, roast them, or bake them, the nutrients stay locked in, the flavor deepens, and your body reaps the benefits. Keep it simple: a drizzle of olive oil, a pinch of sea salt, and you have a dish that is both delicious and medicinal. Want to go even further? Try mashing sweet potatoes with turmeric and a dash of black pepper. Turmeric is one of the most potent anti-inflammatory spices known, and black pepper boosts its absorption dramatically. Together, they create a meal that doesn't just taste good, it actively supports your joints, reduces stiffness, and calms systemic inflammation. For those who feel achy in the morning or stiff after sitting, this combination can make a real difference. And sweet potatoes love healthy fats. Pair them with avocado slices, a spoonful of tahini, or a sprinkle of ground flaxseed. These additions help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A and E, making the meal even more powerful for your skin, eyes, and immune system. So how much should you eat? 3 to 4 servings per week is a great target. That's enough to maintain steady levels of magnesium and potassium, support digestion, and prevent those frustrating muscle flare-ups that too many people shrug off as just getting old. Because here's the truth: aging does not mean your body has to feel stiff, cramped, or drained. In many cases, it's not age that's causing the problem, it's undernourishment. Not from a lack of calories, but from a lack of deep nutrition. Sweet potatoes offer that depth. They're not exotic. They're not expensive. They've been growing in the ground for thousands of years, waiting for you to rediscover their power. And unlike synthetic powders or pills, your body already knows exactly what to do with them. It digests them gently. It distributes their minerals efficiently. It thanks you not with applause, but with calm muscles, steadier energy, and sharper focus. So the next time your legs cramp up, don't just rub them. Don't just sigh and think it's another sign of age. Rebuild them from the inside out. Reach for real food that restores, not just relieves. Reach for what nature has been offering all along. Because sometimes the solution doesn't come in a bottle. Sometimes healing is as simple as a sweet orange root, cooked with intention and eaten with care. And now we come to the third food, the one most seniors overlook. Small, simple, often forgotten. Pumpkin seeds. You've probably seen them before, sold in little plastic bags, scooped from a carved pumpkin, or sprinkled on bread. Most people toss them aside, thinking they're just decoration or snack food. But here's the truth. Pumpkin seeds are one of the most concentrated, powerful tools you can use to fight cramps, calm your nerves, and restore your strength. Think of them as nature's mineral supplement, only better. Because they don't just come with magnesium or zinc in isolation, they come with everything your body needs to actually use those minerals. Let's start with magnesium. This mineral is responsible for more than 300 different processes in your body. 300. It regulates muscle contractions, nerve signals, and even the quality of your sleep. Without enough magnesium, you feel it quickly tight calves, restless legs, spasms in your feet, or that annoying twitch in the middle of the night. And here's the challenge. Most older adults are deficient in magnesium. Not because they don't eat well, but because stress, medications, and even coffee quietly drain it away. That's why pumpkin seeds are so powerful. Just one small handful, about an ounce, can deliver up to 40% of your daily magnesium needs. And unlike many pills, which often pass through the system unabsorbed, the magnesium in pumpkin seeds is bioavailable. Your body knows exactly what to do with it. But that's not all. Pumpkin seeds also provide zinc, another mineral that becomes harder to absorb with age. Zinc supports your immune system, repairs nerves, and regulates hormones. Without enough zinc, your body struggles to heal, your inflammation rises, and you may notice that wired but tired feeling where your body is exhausted but your mind won't slow down. Consistent intake of pumpkin seeds brings that balance back, calming your system from the inside. And then there are antioxidants, vitamin E, lignans, and other compounds that protect your muscles and joints from oxidative stress. If you wake up stiff, if your knees ache after a short walk, if your body feels older than your spirit, oxidative stress is part of the reason. Pumpkin seeds help clear that out, gently repairing tissues without overwhelming your system. One of the most surprising benefits people notice when they add pumpkin seeds to their diet is better sleep. Not because pumpkin seeds are sedatives, but because magnesium calms the nervous system and supports melatonin production, your natural sleep hormone. Suddenly, instead of tossing and turning, you drift more easily. Instead of waking up 3 or 4 times a night with cramps, you rest more deeply, more peacefully. And here's another gift. Pumpkin seeds are not just medicine, they're food. They provide plant-based protein and healthy fats that keep you full, steady your blood sugar, and prevent those mid-afternoon crashes that drive so many people to reach for sugar. Seniors especially benefit from this because snacks are often where sugar sneaks in. Pumpkin seeds offer a satisfying, healing alternative. How do you use them? Keep it simple. A small handful a day. Add them to your morning oatmeal, sprinkle them on a salad, blend them into a smoothie, or just eat them plain. No prep, no cooking, no hassle. And if you want to boost the effect, pair them with a little fruit or dark chocolate, both rich in magnesium. It's a snack that fuels your muscles, calms your nerves, and pleases your taste buds all at once. Just remember, choose raw or dry roasted pumpkin seeds without added oils or salt. Avoid the heavily seasoned versions, which are often coated in unhealthy fats. The cleaner, the better. And consistency is everything. A handful once a week won't fix a deficiency, but a handful every day can rebuild your foundation, stop the twitch in your leg, calm the cramps in your calf, and bring back the strength in your stride. Because at the end of the day, you don't need more pills to fix your body. What you need is nourishment, real, functional, daily nourishment that your body understands. Your legs carry more than your weight. They carry your freedom. They carry your independence, your confidence, your ability to move through the world on your own terms. When cramps strike, when stiffness slows you down, when pain makes you hesitate, it's not just your muscles that suffer, it's your life. Your freedom shrinks with every step you're afraid to take. But here's the truth. Your body isn't failing you. It's speaking to you. That pain, That twitch, that cramp, it's a message, a quiet cry that something is missing. And the solution isn't complicated. It doesn't come in a fancy bottle. It doesn't require an extreme diet. It comes from simple, powerful foods that nature has been offering all along. Half an avocado with sea salt, a roasted sweet potato with turmeric, a small handful of pumpkin seeds. These are not trends. These are tools. They are medicine in the truest sense, nourishing, repairing, rebuilding you from the inside out. But remember, the secret is consistency. Not once, not occasionally, every day. Because your body thrives on rhythm. Magnesium doesn't relax your muscles if it shows up once a month. Potassium doesn't rebuild your strength if you skip it 5 days in a row. Your freedom, your energy, your dignity. They depend on the choices you make day after day, meal after meal. So the next time your legs cramp, don't just rub them. Feed them. Don't just wait for it to pass. Rebuild from the inside. Because when your legs are strong, your life is strong. You can walk with confidence, stand without fear, sleep without pain. That's not just health. That's independence. That's dignity. That's life. And it all begins at the dinner table.